Hey everybody, Jay Barino here, welcome back. It's Lord of the Clans version 3.0, a custom campaign for Warcraft 3, created by OutsiderXE. We're on Chapter 2, Unchained. A few Thrall is awaiting Taratha's signal. We're blowing this popsicle stand. We're getting out of here. Normal, please. I need a key to open the gate in the southeast. Taratha's mentioned one of the captains should have it. So we still have our combat aura here. And I put a point into something else, but there's nothing indicating that I actually have this active. I'm not sure if this is something that I could switch out.
I am Thrall.
We have a clarity pot left over, so that's nice. I think it looks like we're cloaked when they're in these long bushes. Hello? I mean, I really don't mind killing everything. Ooh! Ooh! They get damaged in the fire. I don't mind killing everything because they give me gold. I'm not sure what lumber is used for yet. I remember I played a version of this, a version of a map from the new Lord of the Clans where you could use campfires and that required lumber of some sort. Water skin. I'm not sure what the footman's targeting reticule actually results in. Can be used to extinguish small fires. Okay. Thrall's letter. Terry must have dropped some of the letters I sent her. I should make sure I find them before someone notices. Okay. So we're getting pinged where the captains are, I believe, and now we're trying to find the letters. There's a captain there. Looks, you know, pretty standard to me. I think we got it looks like a speed boost here. Yeah, combat aura. Oh, okay, well. I deserve that. I'm realizing we have our backpack. Okay. That captain did not have the key. Let me guess. None of the captains are going to have the key until the last captain. No, Taratha's beyond the southeast gate. I'm not sure what he's responding to here. Oh, as you say, because I approached that gate. That's not where we want to go. So again, we're looking for all the captains. We're looking for letters. The green monster broke out. I want to check what this backpack's all about. So let's hit this. Small bundle of lumber. So it's like its own hero. Thrall automatically collects the carcass of a slain boar, rabbit, or raccoon. These can be cooked in a fire pit to increase strength, agility, or intelligence by 2, which can stack and lasts 90 seconds. That's really interesting. So like a temporary stat boost.
Let's get on with it.
So anytime we see critters, we want to kill them. Which is sad, but we get a nice benefit from that. Transfer all items to Thrall. Thrall needs to have empty inventory slots. So we have room in our backpack for stuff. So like I could do this.
For honor.
And back and forth like that. Okay, cool. Let's keep looking through this. Okay, so we don't need the bookshelf anymore. I think we want to... Yeah, let's get this base Berserker strength here, definitely. Just 100 extra HP. We can level up Duel here later once we have enough gold for it. There's the campfire. Summons a fire pit that allows buying permanent attribute points and cooking small animals. Also increases health regeneration of all nearby non-mechanical units by 8. So you can use it as like a resting point. It burns 4 lumber per second and lasts until there's no more lumber or is put out. I see. So the lumber's ticking down. 500 gold. Just put it out. Just put it out. It was 500 gold to get permanent stat upgrades. Gold is going to be a bit of a premium here to get started. So we can use this. I'm very intrigued. This is really interesting. I really love the RPG element here with the backpack. There's so much cool functionality here. It's a lot. Like, I have a lot in my mind, going through my mind regarding it. Alright, this poor guy has a minimum range, so I'm just going to hit him. Here, give me the water skin back, because there's more fire here that we can put out. Like, I'm not going to waste mana on this guy if I don't have to, you know? The 100 HP bonus was nice. Like, I think part of this is you're supposed to be sneaky, but at the same time, if I don't have to be sneaky, I won't be. We'll put that out. But let me go to the... I saw a chest over here, so let's go and pick this up. A dog. It can't get out by itself. It must be very scared. I must rescue it. All right, doggy, don't worry. We're coming for you. So we need more water to put that out, it looks like. Rescue the dog. Unfortunately, the fire caused by Terath has trapped a dog. You must find a way to rescue it. Small fires can be doused with water found in water skins. Got it. So yeah, I think we're supposed to try to be avoiding what patrols we can, but we're playing on the middling difficulty, so I suspect it's really not a big deal if we kill as much as we can in order to stack up gold and lumber and such. We got a stone? A stone can be thrown at enemies or various objects. And I don't know why this got me thinking of it, but I remember there was another thing here. Crafting. Craft bandage, clarity potion, and wooden shields. Oh, that's quite nice. So we can... Yeah, so we can just craft these so we can use the bandages in combat. Clarity pots you typically can't. I'm going to guess the bandages act like a healing salve and get canceled in combat as well. I'm not sure about that, but it's possible. Still, I'm not entirely sure what that aura does that the footman uses. Alright, boot him. Just going to keep using my Q on the captains. Don't stand in that. So his is the shockwave indicator. I don't know what the footman's is, because it seems like they're never actually casting anything. Or maybe they only cast it if you still stand in it, whereas the captains cast it no matter what. This captain did not have the key. Color me shocked. We got another water skin. We can use that to free the dog, if we can figure out how to get to the dog. Boar. It's like everything is used in some way, even the critters. Also, a nice little circle back to where we entered in. I love that. So then we come back up here. Again, you find a little optional area, you circle around. That's cool. That's good design. Like you encourage the player to explore, and then you give them a little shortcut back to where they came in. Is quite nice. Footers gang. Let's net this guy. We also, I have to remember, I can utilize fire. I can kick enemies into fire. Which is, you know, great. Alright, kill this one. Don't stand in that. They get a little indicator above their head. I wonder if it's like a debuff circle or something? No, I don't know. It's the same as the footman, really. Yeah, let's tattered cloth here.
For honor.
And yeah, I guess onwards. I'm not really sure what I'm looking for here. Because all the captains are at the very bottom. I don't mind going through optional areas like this, though. Got more of these guys. Let's do the same thing. Let's net one of them. And then bring the small guy in. And just use the E and the Q in combo, because the dual makes them more vulnerable to magic attacks. I do need to be a little cognizant of my mana. Debuff here. Room of Lesser Healing. And Orc, haven't seen one of you in a while. I'm half tempted to just stand in the reticule, because I want to see what it does. Because it doesn't oh. So, like, it only triggers if you're in it, whereas, like, the shockwave is an area of effect thing of damage. Let's see. So we have a dodge chance here. See, like, these are very incremental. Like, a 10% chance versus a 12% chance is so minuscule that we're barely going to notice the difference. But going from 0% to 10% is pretty significant, which makes me think that maybe, like, getting the dodge chance would be good. We could level up Tattered Cloth, which is very good, too. Faster movement speed. It seems like that's usable. We don't need, like, more mana hogs. I think I'm going to grab the dodge chance. My only issue with that is there's nothing here indicating that I have an increased dodge chance. I mean, I've got the combat aura here, but there's nothing here saying, like, you have a chance to dodge. There might be, like, a passive thing here or something that overlaps with Tattered Cloth. So I wonder if it's something that you have to trade out with the Tattered Cloth. It doesn't look like it. I'm just going to assume that it's in effect. Let's keep an eye out. Let's keep an eye out and see if we ever see, like, a miss or a dodge pop up. And then we'll know for sure if that's in effect. Because I also have the chance to crit, so we have to see if we ever crit as well. You see the little red symbols pop up to say, like, you got a, you know, critical hit. Not here. No, no, no. There we go.
Yes.
Rune of Restoration is nice. Kill the animals. We can give ourselves some buffs as well. Alright, gotta save this dog. We waited too long. Poor thing's terrified. Get him out of there.
Let's get on with it.
Now let's get out of here. Hey, where are you going? Follow the dog, slay Lieutenant Drake. If anything, I think what this mission maybe could have afforded right at the very beginning is like, Thrall has a backpack. Make sure you check out the functionality. Something like that. Like, I didn't need a tutorial for the whole backpack, but I feel like it's very possible the player could miss it. I do very much like the whole, you know, the player should... Yeah. I see this, by the way. We'll check that out in a bit. I will put an end to you permanently. Slay Lieutenant Drake. Let's quick save. Boot him. Get out of that. Okay, it's a shockwave. No problem. Kick him. Don't stand in that. Hit him with a rock. Debuff him. Kick him again. It's going great. Got another water skin here that we don't really need. Kick him again. He's dead. You must not go free. Water skin here. This dog keeps following me. It could help me explore the area. Net. Tiny bundle of lumber. Let's go ahead and toss these water skins over into our backpack, because that's what we got it for. Unlock Summon Dog. And it's a howl that reduces nearby enemy units' attack damage for 20%. That's quite nice. Increases movement speed of dog by 40% for 8 seconds. So again, it can help us explore. It cannot step on the buttons, except when it's scripted to.
Yes.
Ah, okay, and look at that. We've made a nice circle here. And we're pretty much where we came in. So let's uncover this really quick, and then I want to backtrack and see what was going on with those murlocs that I saw up there. Okay, again, it's a single target where if you stand in it, then they have the knockback ability. Gotcha, gotcha. So just don't stand in it. It's just that easy. Again, I'm looking for red text that pops up to indicate a miss or a crit. And that would clarify that we are in fact having an application of those passive skills. Good amount of lumber here, so I could kick off a campfire if we wanted.
Yes. For honor.
Doggy? Don't run through the fire, though, buddy. Maybe we should put out some of these to allow traversal. Though I have to make sure I save enough. I don't even know if we could put these out if I wanted to. So this is where we started, actually. Let's go up here.
Let's get on with it. Let's go.
And quick save. There's another letter. How many of those have we picked up? Well, only one of 3. So there's another one somewhere else. We have areas down here to check with more captains.
I am Thrall.
Let's use a net here.
Let's go. Yes.
Then try to take this mortar team out pretty fast. Let's move in with the dog. Okay, so he's debuffed. Now, I could have just netted the knight, which I mean I did, but I could have netted the knight and then just left him netted and grabbed the letter and gotten out. At the same time, I think this is perfectly appropriate because again we're getting some gold for it. Rune of Restoration is nice. Let's pop this clarity pot now. Grab the letter. Which gives us a speed bonus. I should have been looking. It didn't give us a I don't know if it gave us an attribute bonus or it's just a speed bonus.
For honor. Double.
All right. Next guy's over here.
Yes.
Let's keep going to the left first and foremost.
For honor.
Or should we maybe we should go and see what's going on with
For honor.
the sheep.
Yes.
Okay, let's go up here first. There's a lot of things to do. Let's maybe hug along the top. Let's go as far up and to the left as we can until we hit like an area where we can't proceed. So let's see what this is.
Double.
These strange creatures look dangerous. What are they doing with those sheep? I must rescue them. Let's net one of them, debuff, and then zip zoom through them. This is where our W is going to be really handy. Pop through. Oh, yeah. All right, I think we can handle the rest. I don't know what that is, and I don't want to find out. Ah, they netted themselves. It's interesting. It seems like you can target enemy spells to hit each other. Bundles of lumber.
Your time has come.
Bundles of lumber. So what am I supposed to do with these sheep? Bring all sheep to nearby farm. Murlocs have taken advantage of the chaos and are stealing sheep. The sheep must be returned to the farm in the northwest. In the northwest. Well, I can't go through here right now.
Let's go. Look regard,
Okay.
Look now.
Rock chunks. The dog doesn't have an attack. I don't know if the enemies treat it as hostile. This is something we should experiment with. Another stone, which it seems like the stone just functioned like a hurl boulder ability.
Let's get
What's going on here? Run for your lives!
I am Thrall.
Okay, this is not draining our lumber. It's almost like... Well, that's nice. Okay. Fast travel to this fire pit. I'm already here. Interesting. Okay, so not only can you make your own fire pits,
Look regard.
I can't cook my critters here, I notice. I have to make my own fire pit to do that, but these ones that are like permanently on the map, I can use as little checkpoints.
Yes.
Man, this is great. There's so many little things about this that are just excellent.
Double.
Let's throw this in here. This is a very, very well structured RPG with the way, again, there's a lot of this stuff where you can
For honor.
circle back. Like that's a really good
Honor.
element
Let's get on with it. I am Thrall.
to RPG map design. Let's go ahead and pop this. Debuff the captain. Give him the W. Oh, yeah, they do attack the dog, it looks like.
Let's get
Captain says, protect me. We killed your defense, buddy.
on.
We're trying not to kill the civilians. Don't stand in that. It looked like the footmen turned to attack the dog, so they must treat it as hostile. Still got more water skins. Okay, I don't know how many of those I'm going to need.
For honor. I am Thrall. Double.
The only way to go is this way. This is where more murlocs are.
Look regard, O God.
Murlocs, defend yourselves. Okay. So here's the thing. Use Tethercloth. If they kill each other, I don't think I get credit for it. So it's very important to me that I get the killing blows here.
Yes. Your time has come.
He says as he misses out on several killing blows. Dude, look at how many resources we get for killing these peasants. That's unbelievable.
God, O God. Yes.
Okay, there's another sheep. Let's check down here.
Yes.
This looks like it's probably a dead end, but let's double check. These tiny bundles of lumber are so small, it's just not what I'm typically expecting to see.
For honor. Double.
So I feel like I'm probably going to end up missing some of those eventually.
Yes. For honor.
Permanent nighttime.
Look regard.
I don't know what made me think to check that, but it is indeed permanent nighttime. Let's bring... So this sheep we want to bring up in this direction, because eventually we're going to come around, open this, let those two sheep in.
Let's go.
Lots of cool side quests here. I'm really enjoying this so far. So again, it's a really, really nice RPG map. Now, not every map is an RPG map in this campaign, so I think it's cool that there's a lot of interesting diversity. Okay, so debuff all of them. Zip zoom through. Rune of Man is perfectly fine. Let's zoom through. Okay, I'm, again, basically letting them get credit here for the kills. There we go. Debuff here. Might as well use that, because why, you know, why not? Don't stand in that, Jabarina. What are you doing? We got some stones, too. Just thought I'd check up here. There's a gold mine. I suspect we can't use that for anything. Oh, we gotta be killing critters.
For honor. Yes.
More water skins. We have enough where I think I might try to put out some of the other fires. Looks like there's nothing else to get here.
For honor.
So let's bring this sheep here. Open this. Bring these sheep here. And then we'll see what we get. We're still missing a letter. So many of these undiscovered quests. But we've uncovered a huge part of this area around Durnhold. Let's see what this is going to get for us. See if something drops at the farm or something. Backpack level up. So the backpack gets levels and abilities. Allows this unit to carry... Okay, so increases item capacity from the backpack. I don't need that right now because it's just water skins, which you could leave on the ground. Oh, you can level up the fire pit. Heals you faster and burns less lumber per second. That actually seems great if we could get it up quickly. But let's see what the other ones are. You can now craft lures, nets, and potions of speed. It depends on how much they cost, but the nets are very handy. I don't know what the lures are for exactly. The attribute points you get for cooking boars, rabbits, and raccoons is more and lasts longer. Slain enemies give additional golden lumber. I mean, the thing with the looting here is it's going to... The earlier you get this, the more efficacy you're going to get out of it. I think we should go for that.
Let's go.
As early as possible.
Yeah.
Then we'll be stockpiling enough money to get all the stuff that we could possibly want. Now, let me just double check up here that there was nowhere else to go. We did all of this up here. We checked all that out. I think we've been through pretty much everything that Durnhold has to offer to the west, and I have to go back now. Now, I'm just sort of curious.
I am Thrall.
Okay, we can't put those fires out, so we may end up having more water skins than we could possibly need, but that's perfectly fine. And...
Yes.
Okay, oh, I see. Okay, and then there's another fire pit there. Again, I'm very tempted just to double check to see if the dog is targetable. It's considered a companion. I'm going to assume that it is. Help me, Mommy, a monster. Yeah, see, they will follow the dog. We can use the dog to lure them to us, though. Kick him into the... Never mind, that's fine, though.
Yes.
So a big element to this is, like, you could avoid everybody, but it honestly makes more sense to kill them all because you get resources for it. Leveling up that tattered cloth seems good, too. You know, I feel like you know it's a good RPG when you're really struggling to decide what you want to put your points into, because there are multiple things that really are calling out to you, and nothing stands out as, like, the obvious choice, you know? I think that's a really, really good thing. Okay, there's one right there. Just keep using tattered cloth, that's fine. And... yeah, here we go. Bring them on. Debuff him here. Give him the Q. Give him the E. Don't stand in it. Let's net one of them. Okay, give him the Q. We can finish up the captain. Let's debuff again. All right, there we go. I think we're getting the hang of things here. More water skin that we don't really need. I'm sort of curious, like, what if you... Can we put out, like, these? No, I was just saying, maybe there's like some secret encounters where like if you put out fires at certain places, then the civilians will be like, oh, thank you so much, etc., etc., you know? And I assume that guy did not have the key, right? Yeah, of course not. This presumably is how we get out. Let me just double check. Yeah, I mean, we're going to need the key for that. Let's go and pick up the letter. And let me double check. Oh, okay, that's... when you have fire pits active, you can check to see which ones you can warp to. All these systems interact really well with each other. They're pretty crispy clean. Please don't eat us. Pick this up. Research Ultravision. Letters for a friend. Taratha must have dropped some of the letters you sent her. Collect them to ensure that nobody can connect her to your escape. You might find them at Blackmoor's Keep and in the housing area to the southeast. Well, we have a speed upgrade. I feel like we shouldn't waste that, so let's go. But I wanted to check my backpack again. Let's net the captain. Just debuff here. Okay, finish off this guy. Debuff the captain. Give me a Q here. Finish him. Let's hit the captain with a rock. Because, like, what else are we using these abilities for? Or what are we using these things for? Keep him debuffed. How long does this last? Only 10 seconds, but that's fine. I will Tattered Cloth. It's a little risky because our health is not looking great, but let's just finish him off. And there's the key. Okay. Unlocked Earth Shock level 1. All right, give me a moment. Let's explore a little bit, and then I'm going to spend some time in our backpack to see what kind of stuff we can be doing. Water sack this. No, a monster has come to kill us. Taratha must have released the animals before setting the fire. Well, we're going to murder them so that we can cook them later, I guess. I don't know if that's going to carry over from mission to mission or not. I'm going to assume yes. The fact that it stacks and you could just cook like 1 billion of them all at once to give yourself like 100 strength or intelligence for damage is kind of neat. Okay, we're back to full HP. Okay, let's make sure we snag all these.
None will survive.
Or I'm just going to kill every critter and then never actually utilize that functionality, even though it exists to be used and fun. Okay, and then once again, we got a nice little circle to let us back out to like a central area. Again, that's when you're thinking about terraining, especially on like an RPG map where you're not controlling a large army. But even if it's a macro map, I'd encourage folks to think about how their terrain pathways intersect with each other, because you can make it so that when a player progresses to a certain point, they have the ability to open up what is essentially a shortcut. Because why not, you know? All right, there we go. The gate is open. I must move quickly. Let me check my backpack. We've just got a bunch of water skins. Okay. So I unlocked... Gives Thrall the ability to see as far at night as he does during the day. That's very expensive, but I'm going to go ahead and grab it. I feel like all of these passives... I don't know what the food cap could possibly be for. Increases movement speed. That's quite expensive. Pillage is going to be one of those. The earlier you get it, the better. Cut down trees, really good. I mean, I don't want to... let's just read them as we get them. A wave of force that ripples outwards, 90 damage to land units in a line, and slowing them by 30% for 5 seconds. Question. If I were to take this, what's the mana cost compared to... So that's 60.
Let's get on.
They're both 60. I'm going to stick with the single target. We need that single target damage. It synergizes really well with dual. Yes. For now, at least.
For honor.
Okay, we're out into the wilderness. Captain Scarlock. I am out of nets. I do have a rock.
For honor.
Thrall, you didn't really think you would escape, did you? You shall answer to Blackmoor after I've had my fun. Okay, so let's just not hesitate to use these abilities. Get rid of the captain first. He's done it. Debuff this guy so that our Q does more damage. Root of Mana.
Double.
You never know if the circle is a single target or it's an AoE ability, so I just never stand it. Never take for granted
Yes.
that you might be able to stand in it. Guards! Ugh, guards. Destroyed. Okay.
Double.
So now we're looking for Taratha. There is another
Double.
fire pit over here that we could take advantage of. I didn't use my dog. I think the village is burning. Should we take a look? That'll be fine.
I am Thrall. Double.
Baboom.
Double. Double.
That's only 50. That's Raging Strike is only 50. It does 110 damage.
Look regard.
It's less mana than our main single target thing, which is pretty incredible.
Let's go.
Allure. Lures a target unit to the hero's position. Nearby units ignore the effect. Does not work on heroes or peon type units. Okay.
I am Thrall.
Well, that seems like it'll be handy. Obviously, mana right now is an issue. I don't really need these, but I don't have anything else in my inventory, so I'll hold on to them for now. Just hydrating for a moment while I wait for Tattered Cloth to be back up, and then we'll get moving. I like that the player has total control over an ability to give themselves mana back and health back if you put down your own campfire. So you never really have to sit and wait for more than a couple seconds if you want to have more resources in some way. We got so much gold. How are you going to spend it?
Regard.
Maybe I'll buy a farm or something.
Double.
I should search their tents for useful items. Okay, let's duel this guy. Just keep booting him.
Your time.
Honestly should just use the W.
Yes.
If there's more than one unit, just always use W, I suppose.
Look regard.
Tattered Cloth.
For honor. Yes.
Coins. I found some supplies. Would you look at that?
Let's go.
These tiny, little tiny bundles of lumber. They're so cute. You know what? Let's utilize some of the systems at our disposal. All right, get a fire pit going. Oh, it costs money to do this. I don't know how I feel about that. Extinguish it. We gave ourselves the smallest of buffs.
For honor.
Okay, back up. Tattered Cloth. Duel this guy because he's a big boy.
Double.
And we're gonna use our W.
Let's get on.
I'm using the dog. I gave myself a little bit of a buff, even though, again, the lumber cost is a bit prohibitive, at least at this point in the game.
Double.
Tattered Cloth. I wish I would have just leveled up Tattered Cloth, though, to be fair,
For honor.
I haven't been really paying attention enough to know if... More supplies.
For honor.
I benefit from the dodge chance and the crit chance. It's possible it just hasn't procced at all yet? I really don't know.
Double. Your time has come. Let's get on with it.
Nothing there.
For honor. Look, Naros.
I really like all these little,
Double.
these bonus areas.
Look, regard. Yes.
Oh, look out, doggy. The dog having haste, I don't really see the benefit in, but...
None will survive.
Okay, and eventually, presumably, we'll get more, more companions. I guess we'll hold on to that lumber for a while. Maybe sell it for a good price.
Look, regard, no god.
Rifleman.
I am Thrall.
Well, let's pop this one more time and then eat some ham.
Look, regard.
And then let's have this guy come to us. Debuff him and debuff him again. No, that's fine. It's just a net. That's perfectly acceptable to me. Kick him again, finish him up. Use the Tattered Cloth, and let's move in and kill this fella. Sounds like they've got some lumber for us.
Let's go. For honor.
It's interesting. Again, there's so many little things here that really intrigue me. Like the temporary stat bonuses It does cost money. It costs lumber and gold, both, but then also it costs lumber to have the fire active at all in the first place. So there's an opportunity, there's a pretty noticeable opportunity cost to a lot of the different things that you could do here. Small bundle of lumber. Let's double check our abilities here. Oh, well, look at that. Perfect timing. I would like pillage for sure. Just getting these upgrade passives seems very, very good. Fast scout that can decrease enemy unit damage for a short duration can exist only once is weird to me. Does that mean, like, if it dies, you can't resummon it, or does that mean you can only have one? Like, I think can exist only once is a confusing. You know, it should just say limit one. No, I don't know. There's a better way to word it. I don't know if I don't even know if limit one is necessarily the best way to say, but like limit one at a time, something like that. Cannot have more than one active at a time. Could be good. We're just gonna double debuff these guys and keep zip zooming through them. Give this guy the Q, knock him into the other guy, even though that doesn't do extra damage, but that would be a cool interaction. Then tattered cloth, so we can just move on to the next section right away. Bandit Lord plus an individual bandit. Let's see if we can... Oh, I used both my lures. See, maybe being able to craft the lures would be really good here, too. It's possible... Never mind.
For honor.
Okay, I should have expected this. Oh, that barely lasted any time at all.
For honor.
Okay, so this guy goes invulnerable pretty frequently.
Let's get on with it. For honor. Yes. For honor.
Okay, I am going to leave.
Yes.
And he is going to reset.
No con.
What I can do is warp back to this. It's pretty far, though, once we... Oh, no, that's not far at all. Here, do this.
Let's go.
Let's wait for some time. I didn't realize this was connected, like, right here. I just went down and around thinking that they would open up another pathway, but it's just open straight up from the get-go. Anyway, we killed that guy's friend. It's possible, as long as we're back at full health when we start attacking him, I think we'll be fine. Having some lures would have been useful, but my backpack doesn't have enough levels for that. So these are all done. Okay, good, and he did not reset completely. Okay, get those out of there before he bubbles. Because the bubble resets. Oh, he doesn't have enough mana. Oh, we're good. Okay, boot him. Take these. Looks like we actually had to kill this guy to proceed. Couple different ways to go. Let me check up here first. That was Durnhold. Acid dead ends. We have to go this way. We got another stone. And we got Whirlwind 1. Thrall, you did make it. Did you have any trouble? None. The plan worked well. There's so much chaos that I think an entire village of orcs could have escaped. Good. Here's a map and something to eat. Look at the map. The internment camps are here and here. The best chance for safety is to go into the wilderness area. I've heard that there are still some of your people hiding out there. Terry, why are you helping me? Am I not a monster to you? Oh, Thrall, I've always known that you're more. They are the monsters. I saw what they did to you and I hated it. I wanted to help you, be your friend. Come with me. I cannot. What he would do to my family if I fled. No. Take this necklace. If you're ever here and in need, place it in the trunk of this tree, and I will again meet you, and do what I can to help you. Farewell, Thrall. Okay.
I am Thrall.
She gave us some cheese, also known as food. Let's check. We got Whirlwind available, which A whirlwind of destructive rage around Thrall, rendering him immune to magic and dealing 35 damage per second for 3 seconds. So that's good if you're surrounded. I mean, it's the same amount of damage total, essentially. It's 105 damage versus 110. I feel like Raging Strikes is better in this case. I mean, they're very similar, but Raging Strike you can use to not be surrounded by enemies, which seems better in that case. So I'm not really sure.
I am Thrall. Yes. Dabu.
That's...
For honor. Yes.
Can we use the stone? Oh, baby. He's a god.
Dabu.
And we got our stone back. Actual human god Jay Barino found the secret area. The loot pinata, if you will.
For honor.
Barracks keys.
Yes.
Oh, never mind. We had to do this.
Survive.
Return to the barracks. Oh, doggy.
I am Thrall.
Okay, do this. Debuff here. Use the W.
For honor.
Got another level.
Let's go. Dabu.
Okay, it's no problem. We're good. What do we want to level up this time? Honestly, Tattered Cloth.
Get on with it.
It's better than it's ever been.
Yes. Dabu.
Okay, now we're getting plenty of lumber, so we could afford to go ahead and have a... We could afford to go ahead and have a campfire going if we want to go ahead and buff ourselves up.
Yes.
I was so proud of myself, like I had figured out something
Yes.
that was super secret, when in fact it was definitely required to have to do that. At least I'm pretty sure. I think I did something out of order, though. Because I remember the stones say can be thrown at various objects, so that's why I thought, like, okay, I can see the thing behind the trees and I could throw this at it, but... Alright, let's move on. We can't get through here yet. That must be one of the internment camps, because it said...
For honor.
Yeah, I think I did something out of order. Tear of this map shows an old orc building somewhere nearby. I wonder if it still has supplies that could be useful to me. My concern is... Now... Yeah, see, I did it out of order. Can't build there. Find the abandoned orc barracks. Well, I know, I can see it. It's right there. And then we have to find the key, which we already have. So hopefully, because we have the key in our inventory, we haven't screwed up. There's not going to be some sort of triggering that's screwed up. Once Blackmore has realized I'm missing, there's a good chance that he will issue an alert to the closest internment camp. I will go to one of the others. Okay, well, let's move on up here and hit this barracks first and foremost. Any luck finding those keys? Can we get back to the camp now? I'm getting hungry. Not yet. I see. So this wasn't meant to be a secret at all. Some tools. I think I can use these for my backpack.
I am Thrall. Let's get on with it. For honor.
So this is main quest completed. It's an optional quest. Anyway, hit this. So we got a backpack upgrade. We have more weird little wood mires. All right, grab these.
Yes.
Let's use Tattered Cloth. Oh, look at that mana regen. Then... Again, the earlier we get looting leveled up, the better this all is. I mean, we just get more and more money so that we can stay on top of all the things we need to do. Alternatively, being able to craft lures and nets seems really, really good. Stun trap seems excellent too. Making the fire pit better. Honestly, I'm between crafting and looting. I'm gonna take looting.
For honor. Yes.
And then real quick, let's go ahead and make a fire. We can regenerate some HP. Maybe we can go ahead and cook some animals while we're here. Buff us up a little bit.
Let's get on.
So set user to Thrall. Oh, was the dog selected? Anyway, we're currently burning lumber. There we go. Put it out. and let's get moving, because we've only got like a minute and a half for this to be useful. Never mind, there's some rock chunks here, so let's destroy this and get a stone. Let's go fight some Murlocs while we're buffed up. Terry's eyes seemed shiny and watery when I was speaking to her.
None will survive. For honor.
Give him the boot. Yeah, there's a lot of these, so the faster we can. That's a big boy. Let's net him while we work on the other ones.
Yes. Yes. Your time has come.
Boom. Boom. Okay, looking good. So that's poison. Oh, it's a cripple aura is what that is. Gotcha. Tattered cloth. The best ability to exist in any game. Didn't use my dog. Hey, the fact that I'm like, I use the campfire and I'm like not, you know, I'm killing all the critters, but like the fact that I'm actually cooking and using them is a big step for me, because I would be like, oh, it costs money to use them as well. I should just never do it. I never have to. And here I am using it. I'm using the dog sometimes. The whole point is I am trying to use all my stuff. We did one side quest out of order. It is marked as complete, though, so we're all good.
Let's go.
A small bundle of lumber. That was the first I ever spoke to Terry, and I already know how I'm going to miss her. Wait, he never spoke to her prior to that conversation? Is that what he's saying?
Let's go.
Big turtle. Give him the boot. We're going to give him a second boot as well. Strange beast fleeing from battle. The beast had a corpse in it. The corpse is holding onto a letter. It speaks of a treasure. Corpse. Father's secret. Obtain the treasure map. Obtain a shovel. Find the treasure. Before Father died, he spoke of a treasure he had buried around here years ago. He hid the map and his shovel close to where the Snapjaws breed. I hope I can find them and the treasure. Permanently increases agility. Boom. So we're looking for where the Snapjaws breed, which is likely in this general vicinity.
For honor.
That woman was eaten.
Yes.
Where the Snapjaws breed. Further. So that was a note. We're looking for the treasure itself, where the Snapjaws breed. Like, you'd think it would kind of be in this general vicinity, right? But maybe it's at the top of the waterfall, because I see some traversable pathway up there. More Murlocs. Again, we could always sneak in and steal some final kills here. Like that. So let's net the... Yeah. Net the knight. Tattered cloth, please. Move on in. Ooh. I assume the dog is resummonable, but it costs money to do it. Okay, cripple here. Kill this guy. Re-debuff. And then start booting him. I'm handling the synergies here pretty well. I'm using my abilities as necessary. We're using Tattered Cloth because it's incredibly good. Then, okay, another campfire. The only thing is you can't cook your... No, now this one I can. The earlier ones I was unable to cook the animals that I had at the checkpoint fires. Or maybe it's because I had the dog selected as the user or something. Who knows? Point being, I feel like earlier something happened at an earlier checkpoint where it did not appear as though cooking the animals was an option, but now it is. Perfectly fine, as long as it works. Works now, I should say. This might circle around to that direction. I'm going to net the big boy. It's going to lure the other ones to us. See, Raging Strikes gets us out of nets and stuff. I think it's like the obvious choice here over Whirlwind. And it also has the potential to hit more enemies. Now let's finish this one up.
Let's get on.
I mean, we're right here, doesn't hurt. Where the turtles breed. Could be through here as well. More turtle. Okay, okay, okay. We want to make sure... Yeah, first, let's go this way first, because I want to ensure... I feel like it's got to be this, right? I want to ensure that I can connect back to where I was and don't have to end up backtracking too far. There's the map. Obtain a shovel. A map pointing to a waterfall behind some rock chunks is almost definitely this. But we need the shovel.
Yes.
Let's keep going this way.
Yes.
Okay, that was a dead end anyway, so that's perfectly fine. I wonder what it would be like to see so many orcs all in one place. Will they be able to understand my speech? Let's go back this way. It's possible the shovel will be in one of these crates.
Let's go.
Club? I'm going to assume that... Okay, decreases armor. Not what I expected.
I am Thrall.
Okay, let's bust down these rocks and see... Again, I don't know where the shovel is, though. I thought it said that the shovel was also near where the... Stone. The spot looks like it was marked.
Yes.
Again, but we're missing the shovel. Let's break this. Where else would the shovel be? You know what? The next thing I want to do is just put these on the ground, because we don't need these.
Let's go.
It's not like right in front of my face, is it? And I just can't see it? I don't think so.
Yes.
It said that it was where the snap turtle things breed. I'm not holding it, am I? I mean, I know exactly where the treasure is, but I can't dig it up. So we have to, again, try and find it first and foremost. I passed so many trees. If I could get my hand on an axe, I could gather some wood to build something useful. All right, do that.
Yes.
Break this. Obtain all axe parts. More stones? I guess it doesn't hurt to go ahead and store these, because I don't need them all.
Yes. Yes.
I must have missed... I must have missed where the... Let's use the club on this thing. Ooh, there's a lot of them. Doggy, please. Okay, he lives. We got an axe part. Let's eat some food. And then we have to destroy this advanced boulder tower also.
Let's get on.
So we got 2 axe parts again, and I wasn't able to find the shovel.
I am Thrall. Let's get on.
Stone. Fine.
For honor.
I don't think I'm going in the right direction to find the shovel. Nor am I super sure that I have the ability to destroy this tower before it kills me. Okay, I'm going to leave for now.
Dabu. I am Thrall. For honor.
That's a dead end, so again, we're going to have to come back to that. Let's go ahead and make a fire.
Let's go.
And we can cook some stuff. I should have waited until I was higher health to do that, but that's fine.
Let's go.
Okay, now come back and attack that. Put this out.
I am Thrall. None will survive.
Okay, I think we've got it this time, and then we've got to kill those. There's probably an axe part in there. Again, the shovel is the only thing that's like mildly, I don't want to say confusing, but next part. Let's go ahead and eat some more food. Again, it's not confusing, it's just like, I wonder if it was supposed to spawn somewhere and I wasn't able to, or there's something destructible like rocks or something. Again, we got it started down in this direction, didn't we? Or down there.
Let's get on with it.
I'll backtrack and check maybe off camera here in a moment. I'm just going to use my W here. Oh, yeah. And then hit him with the Q. Kablam.
Honor.
There's our axe part. Research cut down trees. Let's just do that immediately because I definitely have enough money to do it. Another stone. Just got to make sure we're using these because otherwise it's wasteful.
Yes.
Okay, let's backtrack
Yes.
to this. I don't think that's actually the closest one. I think we want to backtrack all the way to this one. And then, well, we could warp to it too. You know what? I'm going to warp to this.
Let's get on. I am Thrall.
So that I can double check down here to see if this was where the shovel was. So we started chasing the dragon turtle here.
Lokrigar Nokal. Yes. For honor. Let's go.
Target is invulnerable.
For honor.
And then it said, oh, it's where the snapdragon, or where the turtles breed, which we found the map, but not the...
Yes.
Wait, whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, that's a water skin. Okay. But not the shovel. Again, it's got to be in this general vicinity. Again, is there a rock that I can destroy? Is there a crate?
For honor. Dabu.
I killed the turtle.
For honor.
Okay, let's get this
Research.
cut down trees thing going. Now I can do this. Oh, no. Okay, it doesn't take that long.
Dabu.
I killed 2 turtles in here, but no shovel.
Dabu. Yes.
Those are my water skins.
Dabu.
Huh. A father's secret. Obtain the shovel, find the treasure.
Dabu.
There's nowhere else to go, as far as I can tell. That's where the actual treasure is. Huh. Okay, let me make a quick cut and I'll look around for it. Okay, I looked around and have not been able to find it, so I'm thinking it's got to be further into the map.
Lokrigar.
So let's just go ahead and assume that that is the case. Just keep kicking this guy.
Yes.
Oh, doggy, please.
Let's get on.
And if we don't find it before, like, if we're getting like really close to the end of the map, then that's okay. We will just go ahead and assume that is busted, but I'm gonna assume it's not. I'm not assuming now that it's busted, but if I can't find it after a certain period of time, close to the end of the map, then it must be something really well hidden. I could always use the vision sheet too, but again, my initial guess with an OutsiderXE campaign is that it is not broken, and that I haven't explored far enough up.
Yes.
I do not wish to fight the orcs in the camp, but everything I know tells me that orcs are fierce, proud, unstoppable warriors.
Lokrigar Nokal.
Okay, got another campfire. That's nice.
Yes.
More of these. Get out of here.
I am Thrall.
I like how the dog has Howl of Terror. And it goes, "Arrgh!" We're very close to the end. How dare you? Okay. Let's check up here.
For honor.
Turtles, please. It's the turtles. Okay. I told you. I would never assume that it was broken. That was my last resort, is thinking, okay, well, maybe, like, I killed the turtle that was fleeing or something and shouldn't have. Find the treasure. We know exactly where it is. I feel bad. These turtles are just minding their own business. Granted, one of the larger turtles did eat an entire woman, so there's that. Nice thing. I can do this.
I am Thrall.
It's nice that it also warps our companions. Now we go and get the treasure. What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? Use the shovel. He's done it. Gold coins. Some gold and some tools. They may prove useful for my backpack.
Yes.
Dude, backpack level up. Let's go. Once again, looting is tempting, but I don't know. Cooking now. All these are very good. All of these are good. The backpack size, also good. Everything is really calling to me now. Let's do cooking. And remember to actually use it. That's the key. We're going to do cooking, but we're going to remember to actually use it. That's the key. Because that 90 seconds is so prohibitive. It's so prohibitive. It's alright, we're getting points for our backpack at a pretty decent rate. Why didn't I just warp back to it, you'd ask? I don't have an answer for you. I just wanted to acknowledge that I did think of it, but too late. I wonder if I'll be able to hold my own long enough to persuade them that I'm not their enemy.
Your time has come.
How we do? We have one more undiscovered quest. Let's go for it. The only way north is blocked by bandits. This machinery, I think it's called catapult. It could be useful to me. If I destroy the bandits' barracks, I could prevent them from sending more fighters to me. Fighters at me.
Yes.
Okay. Catapult. Destroy the barracks. One more push. So we're going to slowly but surely destroy the little boulder towers here, and then we'll go for the barracks next. It's an optional quest. Who knows what we'll get? Oh, we get another... Let's just run by and grab this other one, too. I hope Terry's part in my escape has not been discovered. Okay, so we go and grab this. Small bundle of lumber. Then, here, while you destroy this, and then you destroy this. I don't know who's going to be in here, but let's break it open. It's nothing? That's fine. They are building units, but that's perfectly acceptable. I wonder if technically you could farm this, though that would be silly. Like, it would take forever to do. Oh, okay, we got some big boys coming in. Stun. Research companion backpack. Okay, so our dog can help us, I suppose. Let's rock this man.
Your time has come.
I don't really need these catapults anymore in theory, but we should probably make an effort here. Dude, use the tatter cloth. It's the best. Lesser restoration is perfectly fine. I did not use my dog.
Let's get on with it.
Save the catapult, please. Kick him. He's done it. Grab the village gate key.
I am Thrall.
Then, just double checking. There's nothing else to pick up. There is stuff to pick up. Don't get away. Oh, you jerk. I don't know if we're gonna really need these for anything. Did he say something to me? Can't keep me here. I mean, I've rescued you, but you're a dummy, so I guess you just got what you deserve. Bunch of critters in here. I'm not really sure if we're ever gonna... I don't know if the critters will carry forward or something. By the way, we're right at the end. So I'm going to use this stuff and get it out of my inventory so we don't have a cluttered inventory for later. I'm not sure if these critters, killing these critters carries... Oh, don't kill the dog. Killing the critters carries forward or anything like that.
I am Thrall. Yes.
Oh, there's another catapult up here, too.
Yes.
Okay, you'll love to see it. All side quests done. And just double checking that nothing was dropped at the very end here. Good stuff. Okay, let's go.
Yes.
Village gate key. Get me out. Into the wild.
For honor.
Dude, I felt so smart when I threw the rock and destroyed those trees, but alas, I'll rest here for a while. You, get out of there. Get his things and bring him to the camp. Plenty of food here. We'll eat well tonight, lads. Well, look here. Stole all this, didn't you? I'm keeping this one. I see. Come off it, Holt. You can have the food, but you know that everything else we find here, we really have to report. So all the extra critters we kill, there's a reason why it won't be in our inventory in the future. And what if I don't? What are you going to do about it? It's what I'm going to do about it that ought to concern you, Holt. What else does he have there? Books and letters, Captain. Too bad none of us can read. I bet these papers would tell us a lot. Don't suppose you can read, can you? I don't think so. Let's take him to the camp. So they don't know who we are. They're going to put us in the internment camp with the rest of the orcs, which is where I assume we're going to meet Ogrim Doomhammer. Cool. That was a great mission. Like, that was one of the best Warcraft 3 RPGs that I've played. Like, I would put it up there with the Rao Dao Zhao mission, the Shipwreck mission, when the Freedom Slips Away, I think is what it was called. Like, that was one of the best RPG maps that I've played, and this one is so good. Like, the system of the Campfire is so intricate and well-crafted. It's not a struggle to use. The way that it uses lumber also makes it so that you can't just plop them down anywhere and easily heal. Though in the future, if we're struggling, we can always put one down in the middle of a fight so that we get some health regen. I'm not sure if it would apply to enemies, though, as well. But in any case, I don't think the idea here is meant to be ultra challenging. There is a hard difficulty, but what I love here is that the player is given a bunch of tools that you can use at your discretion. It's just really, really well applied. And I appreciate that, so I'm looking forward to playing more. And I do know that this entire campaign is not exclusively a Thrall RPG, though I know much of it is. And I want to say I remember there being like a macro at the end where you actually have to destroy like an alliance base or something. I don't remember, but I'm looking forward to it. Again, this campaign is completely overhauled from the last time we changed it with all these new systems. So I'd encourage you to check it out as well. Download link in the description as usual. All right, thanks everyone for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.